Hey everybody, welcome back. Evan, the OG original Ragnar, fiddling around with my camera still again because I can never get my camera set up just right. Alright, here we are, stepping into part 5 of our playthrough of Stellaris' new DLC, MEGACORP. And of course I start getting announcements all over the place as soon as I pop this up. Let's make sure everything is streaming just right. And if the sound is good, hey, yes, sound is good. Alright, I'll go ahead and shut that, run that in the background. Oh, no, I don't want to exit OBS. Zoom it down. Alright, so, where are we? First of all, I want to get into a couple things that I have discovered playing offline with my other playthrough, playing a Gestalt Consciousness, Hive Mind. And have played a lot of it. I've played. I'm up to well past year. I think I'm close to 2,400 in that game. Something I want to go over real quick. Something I do not like, and I hope they change it very soon. Sectors. Used to be, you could set up sectors on your own. Now the game does it automatically. And as far as we can tell, there's no rhyme and reason to it. And they do it, there's no way to alter or change it. Now, what sectors are supposed to do is you set up the sector and let it automate itself and run on its own so you don't have to micromanage everything. Well, sectors now, you can't set up the sectors the way you want them, which sucks. And the economy in this game is so much that you need to really micromanage everything, because you need to make sure you have the minerals to convert into consumer goods and convert into alloys, and you need to be making, you know, the production facilities to get motes and gases and crystals so you can use them to upgrade the buildings and keep them in stock because they upgraded the entire system. The sector system now sucks. Used to be, all right, I'm running a massive, you know, I've got 100 planets in my system, and when you just had energy, minerals, and food, I could just let the systems, the sectors run on their own, go in, you know, drain off the surplus every once in a while. But now, you can't do that. You have to micromanage it. So, I'm hoping that changes here real soon, because as I'm starting to get further and further in that other game, and I'm actually kind of playing a wide empire, I'm running like 30 planets, and it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So hopefully they'll fix that sometime soon. Alright, what else have we got to look at? Yeah, I need to re-familiarize myself with what I'm doing here. All right, they're capped out on population. Okay, let's. What do we need? We need moats. So moat facility. Anvil Forge is within a couple. 6. Oh, let's get energy production. Really got to kind of keep an eye on what kind of world it's defined as, because it really does. It behooves you. You like that word, behooves? Behooves you to kind of pay attention to what type of world it is, so you can take advantage of what the bonus production is. And see, if I'd have paid more attention to that, I'd have, well. They only had 2 slots extra for food anyways. 38, 39. Housing, amenities. I can't really do anything till I expand. Or I can upgrade. Yeah, but do I have the moats right now? Yeah. Okay, boat murdered. 23 to 26, they're still expanding. 27 to 29, I'll start looking into this one. Oh, and of course I'm lacking minerals. Bombs. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to be upgrading anything more for a while. Let's turn off those silly sections. Alright, what else we're looking at? Shipyards. Obasha Station. Those are gonna all require. Okay, alloys. I need shipyards as well. Whoops. Let's take it off pause because I've already declared war and let's not waste time. More shipyards. Kazakh has got it. Yeah, I'm gonna need more shipyards. Oh, it's only 37 alloys. Okay, I can afford that. And alright, what else have we got? We got that bastion there. I can completely convert that. They don't need to be a frontline combat. Got rid of the defensive stations. So let's switch all this out for anchorages because I need to increase my fleet capacity. We'll just go ahead and dismantle that for now. Dismantle that for now, so I'm not paying the maintenance fees on it. Mandara Station, yeah, that one is definitely staying as a bastion. Selnock, that's staying as a bastion because it's got 2 paths into my. Plus, if the enemy decides to flank me up here, they got to go through Selnock anyways. All right, Nigeria. Do I need them to be a? No, they do not need to be a combat station because I'm allied with these guys up here. So anchorages it is. Anchorages. Anchorages increase your fleet capacity or your naval capacity. That's a good thing if you want a big fleet. And we'll take away the crew quarters because I doubt I'll be staging any ships there. Gingan Station. Produces 2 trade hub. I've got the off-world trading company. You know what? Let's just go ahead and throw another trade hub on there. If anything else, it'll give me an extra 2 trade value. Torville Station. Alright, Anchorage. Anchorage. Should not be draining my alloys when I'm this close to, well, when I'm in a war. And Naval Logistics Office, which increases my anchorage value. Normally, each anchorage gives you 4 extra naval capacity, but if you have a Naval Logistics Officer with it, it gives it 6. So that's kind of handy when you want to kind of grow into big fleets. So, alright, yeah, war. So, as we stated before, we're going to have to be working our way through these guys here. Do I have an army someplace? I believe I have an army someplace. I do have an army someplace. Bark them. And move them to the front lines. Let's give them a general. Generals, you were limited with the amount of generals you had. Now you can have as many, or maybe as many limited in how many leaders you can have. Now you can have as many leaders as you want. It just costs exponentially more to buy each one of them. So let's see. Upkeep and cost, no. Restrained or butcher. Plus 10% army damage and 33%
competitive station engaged.
33% collateral damage is how much damage the armies do when they're fighting on the planet. You really want to cause a lot of widespread destruction, you get a butcher. All those traits are, well, no, I kind of like the plus 10% damage. And I'm not really taking planets, so yeah, let's go with butcher, because since I'm not capturing any planets, any damage that I end up doing, I don't have to worry about repairing. Let's put him on auto explore. And we ran into our first base. Yay! We won. Like there was any doubt. Okay. Where do we want to go now? Which way is this fleet gonna come from? Probably this direction. His fleet is probably at Stellaris. So, let's see what my allies are doing up here. And they're not moving their fleet.
Research actualized.
Don't know what his fleets are doing. That's the other drawback to being tied to a federation. The AI isn't that smart. So, the AI, it's helpful that the AI is stupid when you're fighting against them. It just doesn't help you that much when you're fighting with them. Ooh, goody, Starbase capacity. I needed that. Let's see, what do I need? Habitability, no. Civic slots. Ooh, let me go with civic slots. Chemical bliss, nope. Chemical bliss, yes. Subdermal stimulation. Deep tissue implants that are latest innovation of the revolutionary overlapping of sensory engineering and entertainment experiences. Where we're going, you won't need skin to feel. Yeah, well, the problem is the chemical bliss living standard makes everybody happy because they're living in a chemical-induced VR, but their production is reduced by like 90% because they're all living in a chemically induced VR, not working. Yeah, if you really want your people to be happy, you go with subdermal simulation, but you're not going to get much out of it. Commerce Megapolis, or Megaplexes, Interstellar campaigns. Anything to reduce influence cost. Not that I'm having an issue with the influence cost, because I'm at +5 right now. In my other game, I kind of am having an issue with influence. Mainly because since I'm playing a hive mind, I don't have any factions because we're all of the same hive mind. We all think alike. We're all connected together. So there is no factions, so there's no chance for me to get bonus influence from factions. So I think I'm sitting at like 2 or 3 influence a turn on that one. Plus I've been waging a lot more wars, which means I've been burning a lot of influence on claims. Which we're not doing in this game. So we're actually saving a bunch. And of course we still got the bug fleet there, or the bug ship. Annoying. Ah, there's his fleet. 7,000. Okay, so I can deal with the 7,200 point fleet. Where's he going? Yep, coming to meet me. Let's see. I've got an admiral. Yes, I've got an admiral. This game really is pretty. I mean, for a space game, they did a really good job. I mean, if you really zoom in, you can kind of tell. And the cool thing is, the different types of species have their own specific ship types and starbase types. So that is one thing that is really cool. Oh, migration treaty broke. Oh, not with us, so I don't care. All right. Star trekking across the universe. Oh, I can't sing that. I'm sure I'll get sued by Star Trek people if I start singing that. That's probably a song some of you don't remember. Back in the old days when I grew up, early 80s,
competitors
Dr.
engaged.
Demento, his radio show, did all those funny, weird songs.
Research actualized.
Star Trekking Across the Universe was one of those. Go to YouTube, check it out, it's still there. Lots of mass chaos. Driving them back. Let's see if I can catch these troop transports. Well, his main fleet jumped out. And we caught his troop transport. And there goes his troop transport. transports. I knew he was going to jump the troop transports out. They always usually try to jump the troop transports out. Alright, what type of technology did we get? City district housing. Okay, we like that. More people living in their cities is good. What do we want? Plasma thruster, remote harvest. See, I don't really need these extractors because I don't have those resources anywhere inside my borders. Torpedoes, I don't like going torpedo builds. Plasma thrusters make my ships go faster. Or Star Fortress. Let's go with the plasma thruster, mainly because it's cheaper than trying to upgrade all my bases to Star Fortresses. You really don't want to do that in the middle of the war. Alright, so the cool thing is now you can actually use enemy star bases to repair your shit. Used to be you couldn't. So this is 4, 5, 6 point something to my 9 point. Used to be if you wanted to repair your ships, you had to pull them back to your own borders. You couldn't use the star bases that you captured from the enemy. So let's see. I think they have to be a high enough. I don't think they can be an outpost. I think they actually have to be an actual star base. Let's wait for that thing to repair a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now let's see. My ships have taken some damage. You can kind of see here. Kind of see an overall. Cruisers are doing okay. Destroyers are taking a beat. Cruisers used to be the ones that used to in 2. Before this patch. Cruisers used to get the hell beat out of them. Now it seems like destroyers are getting the hell beat out of them. But anyways, oh nope, it has to be. Okay, so I can't repair it that one. I do know I can repair it this one because I know it's a big enough star base. However, do I really want to jump a 1.8 star fleet plus his 4.5k fleet with some damaged ships? And if I want to repair, I'm going to have to go all the way back to Dojak to repair. And looking at the way some of my ships are, yeah, I should probably pull my ships back to repair them. And let's also get in the process of reinforcing. I can build the ships automatically, and they'll eventually be sent to the fleet when they get built. I can't remember what it was when they put in Utopia. I think that was the expansion that they put in Fleet Manager. Because it used to be you'd have to build all the ships individually and manually connect them to the fleet. Oh, it was a gigantic pain in the ass. Now, not so much. You have the Fleet Manager, you tell how big you want the fleet to be, it gets low, push the button, it reinforces them automatically. Uh-oh, looks like the bad guys are pushing a little bit here.
Future market survey complete.
But looks like our buddies, 75 Corvettes, dear God. I need to talk to my allies about their shipbuilding.
Upscaling complete.
It's a whole bunch of... It doesn't matter if your ships have got a diddly amount of firepower when you got a whole bunch of diddly to throw at them. Why are you not auto-exploring? Fine, back to auto-explore. Troop transports are still moving up slowly. I think probably the only planet I'm going to need to jump is this one. Maybe. Yep, he's moving out.
Research actualized.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing
Starbase under assault.
Oops. The one thing the AI doesn't do a lot of times is if they lose a battle and their ships warp out, they go back to the star bases closest to whatever one they've got set as their home at. But the computer doesn't bother to repair the ships. So you can see all these ships that got out of that combat are in just brutal, dire repair, which gives the human player an advantage because we know to repair our ships sometimes. Let's see. Oh, hyperdrive. Disruptor. Disruptor. And hopefully our ships repair. The little green pluses. And the little medic symbol over the ships as they repair.
Upscaling complete.
And just wait for my fleet to repair. And then I'll push onto the Rhine, as it were. Their home planet. Repaired and send out the fleet. Yeah, don't care that I'm losing those outposts. Not like it was that much for me to take them to begin with. And I'll take them right back anyways. I think I need to get me a new headset. Really not happy with how the sound on this thing comes out when I'm either recording or when I'm doing chats with Al or something like that. So it's kind of funny. The last couple 3 days, I follow a lot of YouTube channels. A lot, like close to 100. Most of them, you know, war game related, a couple historical related, a few sports related. And a couple
competitors engaged.
But everybody is doing, you know, end of year recaps and what's their plans for the next year. It's like Todd, the itinerant hobbyist, he's doing the year of the paratrooper in his wargaming, and for the next year he's going to be doing nothing but paratrooper actions in his war games, which I think is actually kind of a pretty cool idea. And, you know, I got other guys saying, yeah, this is what I've got coming up for next year, and this is the year's recap, and I'm just kind of sitting here. It's 12:30 and I don't know what I want for lunch yet, you know, so it was amusing. It amused me. So push on to the Rhine. Okay, where are my side ships? One's way up there, the other one's right there. Nah, I don't think. Ooh, X-ray lasers, afterburn. Okay, ooh, cannons. Okay, so it is going to behoove me to send a science ship over there to explore that, or to research that stuff. So, build a new science ship. Science, no, science ship. Let's see. High trader, son of coal. What are we dealing now? Yeah. Crap. Okay, well, I've got production on my own going for the modes, gases, and crystals, so it should be okay. And that's going to be saving me some money, some energy, because I'm a little low on energy right now. Speaking of which, if I got the edicts going. Ooh, that reminds me. Okay, yeah, capacity and production overload. That's right. Plus, there are new combat edicts. What are my modes? I'm looking at about 300, 300, 800. Okay. Crystalline sensors, exotic gases, fuel, which will give me sublight speed. Exotic gases for shield boost. 125 gases for shield boost. I'm not pulling any gases in right now. Okay, volatile ammunition, 125. Which kinetic weapons, which are my cannons, plus 25% damage. Volatile explosives, which are missile weapons, which I don't have any. Volatile reactive armor, which will give me plus 25% armor. And then focusing crystals, which is plus 25% damage. So take a look. Okay, the rare crystals I can definitely do because I have plenty of those. So my lasers are now going to do 25% more damage for the next 12 years. And motes, I can do 320. Well, I'm always more of a fan of damage over defense. So let's pop an edict for volatile ammunition for plus 25% kinetic damage for the next 25 years. Or 12 years. 12 years? 12 years. However, that did drain some of my reserves of special resources, which means I'm gonna have to get production facilities up and running on those suckers here real soon. Alright, another big fight. Fortunately, his fleet didn't repair, so yeah, now we're looking at what? 5K
Upscaling complete.
to my 10.2. Plus, this is bigger than an outpost, so as soon as I capture it, I'll be able to, well, not as soon, but as soon as the outpost comes back online, I'll be able to repair it. Hey, Waz, how you doing, bud? Glad you could join. As you can kind of see, we've started our war. Uh-oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Drums of war. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions, the Hythian, have united under a single great Khan. This mysterious warlord, who according to some accounts is a powerful psychic, has emerged from the warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, and military genius, the new crowned Great Khan has won the utter loyalty and devotion of all other Hythian factions. Now that they are no longer busy killing each other, the Hythian are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are massing for war, crewed by eager warriors who are now steadfast comrades in arms, despite having been mortal enemies mere months ago. So, the Great Khan has been born. Okay. So, where are these guys? Great Khan Abergosh. Here to announce to the galaxy that a new age is upon us. The dark era where Hythian would senselessly butcher one another for scraps of resources or a misguided sense of honor has finally come to an end. I have solemnly promised my people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name of the Hythian species in the annals of galactic history. To those that would stand in our way, know this: I will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of my people. If you oppose this, the Hythian horde will grind you into dust. Alright, strong words. Now, again, as I mentioned before, crap. One of the three raider clans will eventually, this is the mid-game crisis, one of the three raider clans will eventually bust out and form the Great Khan and get huge fleets and begin spreading across the galaxy. And will continue spreading across the galaxy until the Great Khan is dead. Either it's a random roll. He usually lives about 40 years. Or if you can defeat him in battle twice, which is really hard because his fleet is about 25k, or used to be before this patch. So he's got 25k worth of fleet in his fleet alone. I've got 9.5. And his first fleet right there is 11,000. And he has multiples of those. And they'll spread out in all directions and grow until the Khan dies. From what I have seen and what I have known of the Khan's usual expansion, he's not going to get to me. He'll die long before he gets to me. However, let's see, is that a fallen empire? Yeah, they're not going to muck with the fallen empire, so they're going to spread out this way a little bit. But they're definitely going to just tear through my Federation buddy, maybe make it to the Cartel space, and they're going to tear through the Pelasinius Republic. What's my faction? They don't like me anyway, so I don't care. So yeah, this entire sector of space right here is going to be Khan space. Now, when the Great Khan dies, one of three things can happen. We'll see what happens if and when we get to this, if we get there this episode. But yeah, that's the mid-game crisis. It starts rolling it at year 2300. No, I have no idea what the chance is, but every month it rolls randomly until it pops up. I've seen it happen as early as like 2302, and I've seen it happen as late as 2375. So, but it's the mid-game crisis. The earlier it hits, usually
upscaling
worse
complete.
Off the galaxy is. So, but yeah, so it's not really too bad on me. I mean, it's going to hurt my buddy. I'm guessing he's probably going to get to about here. And probably, yep. Oh, mercenaries join the Great Khan. Rise of the Hythian horde under the vaunted Great Khan has triggered mass defections among all the Hythian mercenaries that were in our employ. Well, I didn't have any I didn't hire anyone. Caught up in the sudden influx of nationalistic fervor, the traders have all abandoned their contracts. Well, they're not really traders. They're just they were hired mercenaries. You can't rely on hired mercenaries. And left to join the Great Khan's growing war machine. That's fine. I didn't have them, but it would have only given that if someone had hired them. So someone had hired them. So let's go back to our fight. As we work on knocking out the enemy outpost. War exhaustion. 16% to me, 21 to them. Okay, so this is more than an outpost. There come reinforcements. The computer slows down for some reason. Probably the game is spawning all the Khan's fleets. So wait for this outpost. Now this is the outpost. It looks kind of like crap, well, because it's been damaged, so it's got a lot of battle damage in it. And as it repairs, it'll start looking more and more normal. So. But we're here. It's inactive. Now repair. Yes. All right.
Science ship facing unfair competition. Scientific asset lost.
Yeah, I kind of had the feeling that was going to happen. My science ships were up here where the Khan fleets were, so. And if we keep an eye on it, you're going to see them start to expand. And I need to take a quick break. I will be right back. So I'm going to pause it. I will be right back. Turn the microphone on. Alright, so we're back. Yes, if you want to, you can join the clans, but then you become a vassal, and it's a bad thing. So, anyways, let's see what we're talking about. Oh, Cartel. Oh, they're gonna. Yeah, this is probably gonna be bad for my ally. He's gonna get the snail snot kicked out of him. Oh well. Oh, and as you were saying, something about us doing multiplayer. Yeah, we can do multiplayer. Streaming it, well, probably be easier to stream it. Just which one of us would be the one streaming, because we only get to see one side. Now, granted, we'll hear both of us talking through it. But unless we decide to do something wild and crazy, like both of us stream it at the same time. They got a big ass army on there. Do I want to try to? No, probably not. Oh, I have that science ship I built. Research speed, survey speed, anomaly speed. Yes. We like when a leader scientist gets the AI robot. So let's go ahead. I gotta go back and grab that star. Yeah, that's it. All right. I'll go back and grab it now. Yeah. Let's beat the crap out of his fleet some more. Up and keep an eye. Yeah, see, the Khan's already got at least two fleets out there that we can see. And, you know, 20,000, 10,000, 30,000. Yeah. Good thing is that they don't advance too quick. They move into a territory, knock out the space stations there, wait for their construction ships to move up, construct in it, then the fleet continues advancing. They don't really actually rampage as bad as they necessarily could. But, oh, there we go. Oh, come back here. Fine. This is kind of the one thing I do hate about this game. Is the AI does love to run around and run circles and run away from you. But, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, especially when you outnumber them or out-tech them. They want to make sure you can't catch them. Jeez, those little buggers down. There's my troop transports. What's the planet here? How many armies? 429 to my 559. Yeah, let's go ahead and try capturing that planet. Uh-oh, edicts have run out. What have run out? Capacity overload, production targets. Oh, we'll just go ahead. Edicts, we'll go ahead and pop those. Capacity overload, back active. Production targets, back active. Yep. That's all good. And now play. Oh, he's actually coming back at me.
Commencing seizure of planetary asset.
Ooh, let's look back to the planetary combat, see how that's going to go.
Research actualized.
Ooh, my guy's falling back. But I got plenty of reserves. Ass ton of reserves that I can throw into the line. Technology disruptor. What do we go for next? X-ray laser. Eye on the combat there. Oops. Oh well. Let's see. I probably will win this fight, but I may lose an army or two in the process. It's always easier for the defender to defend than it is for the attacker to attack. Alright, well, knocked out that fleet. Good.
Research actualized.
20% me, 39 them. That's good. As long as I can keep beating his navy size down. Technology research, influence cost reduction. Let's see. Moral codes, amenities +5, crime -50. I really don't have a crime issue. Business management nexus, that's giving me immunity. Command matrix, ship fire rate, Xeno outrage, outreach, which is trade value and immigration pull, global production. Oh, that's a planetary capital. We'll go for that one. Odin, that's a good system name for a dwarfy people. Chasing his fleet down, basically.
Planetary market secured.
Yay! How many armies did I lost? 6 armies out of that. Alright. Go ahead and land on planet because it's safer to keep you guys on planet than it is to have you floating out in space where you can get jumped by enemy fleets. That's a bad thing. I've lost far too many fleets that way. Let's see how the Khan is doing. Yep. Knocking out huge swaths of territory. And even over here to the Salamis Republic as well. Just bad timing. Bad time. I think I need to build some more armies. I can afford it. I got plenty of energy to do it, so let's go ahead and do that. Pause real quick when I go back to Kanakazak. Or deep home. Armies. I lost 6. Should I bring my fleet? Let's bring my... yeah. So I've got 14. Ooh, bunch of assault armies. Oh, that's right, because I've got, you know, friggin' half a dozen different races. Let's see. Let's go for the one 3-5, 3-5, 3-7-5, 3-7-5, 3-5, 3-1-5. All right, so. Oh, my half dwarves are pretty good. They're 3.75. So let's, and we've got the Rexars. They're also 3.75. And dwarf. Alright, so let's go with, I need 16. Alright. Again, the official drink of Dwarven Industries, Mountain Dew. I am so punny. Oh, alright. Running into housing and unemployment problems. That's what happens when you get too focused on a war and forget about your backfield. Alright. Oh, yep. Upgrade planetary administration. Let's see. They've got. Let's go with housing and. What are we looking for? Commercial zone? No. What is it that gives us amenities? Is it the Holo Theater? Yeah, Holo Theaters for amenities. Been playing the other race for so long, since that's a hive mind, they work completely different building types. It's like, it's maintenance in the other one. I can't remember what it is for this one. And of course I'm lacking minerals to upgrade. Oh well. Not worried too much about that right now. We've got a war to pursue. War score is actually doing really good. Exhaustion, 27 to their 42. Hate when I forget to click on a fleet and have them do something. Let's see, reinforce the fleet again. Replace the ships that have been destroyed. Fleets now. It takes a while to wear him down, and if he hasn't got the alloys to back up the production. Keep chasing his fleet down. Armies look like 302. Okay. Oops. There's a science ship hanging out there all by their lonesome. Let's get you back to friendly territory. Because for some reason I forgot to capture this post when I went through there last time. So I can't move my science ship up because technically it's enemy controlled. You can't move science ships. Well, unless I turn off the their stance. Yeah, their fleet stance to evasive, but usually a good idea to keep your fleet
upscaling complete.
Science ships on evasive so they can run away whenever they start getting shot at or bad guys show up in town. Alright, so let's go there to recapture that. Or I suppose I could just have the... Did the leader there die? Or did I not hire a leader, train a leader? Yeah, alright, fine. The mirror dimension dwarven stellar industries report that their economy has declined due to a series of defeats at the appendages of the work beasts. Well, I wish I could send them stuff. Well, I don't know why I can't have them start coming through the portal if they lose the war too badly. Try to save some of their population. Alright. Yep. They're definitely clearing out a bunch of shit. How are we doing over here? How's the cartel doing? They're holding steady there. 10,000. Jeez. My fleet's just about that.
Upscaling complete.
Need to get my fleet command up a little bit if I want to reinforce my fleet some. But as it is, science ship's gonna science through all there. Warship's gonna... I think I've kind of broken the back of these guys, the Bavarian Coalition. I think I don't need to muck around with any of them anymore. I think I'll start shifting and moving on towards the Cartel now. But what we will do is after we capture this port, that outpost, move the fleet to Akron, and we'll hold there and wait for reinforcements. I'll repair there and wait for reinforcements. Probably can speed it up just a touch. Now that's an interesting question. I wonder, since we got two Raider nations that are right now, two Marauder nations that are right next to each other, I wonder if the Khan, the Mongol horde, is going to mess with the enemy, the other Raiders, the other Maraudi nation. I've never seen it happen before, but I usually never see them so close to each other like that either. So let's take our war score, 34 to 47 for exhaustion. Okay. That's fine.
Combat detritus reprocessed for a cleaner galaxy.
Yeah, for a cleaner galaxy. That's why we're doing it.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah, we got unemployment all over the place. Alright, we're gonna have to go back and deal with this. Pooh, they're capped out. Decisions. Stop population growth on default because I've got nothing for them to expand into. And we'll forge. I've got a lot that they can do. I can upgrade the... Oh, no. Let's... Oh, we need food. Build an agriculture. Upgrade the planetary capital. 41, 42. We're out of districts. We're low on housing. So they're going to get luxury housing. Luxury residence. Whoa, murder 2626. Districts, low on housing, build a city district. Forge father, low on housing, so we'll build a housing district. Edie's, low on housing. Oh, short on minerals. Enough with the noises. Alright, yeah. I guess that's about all we can do right now. That's all we got the minerals for. Let's doing? Yeah, they're just about ready to grow into their population. Need to do something with them. Housing's at 9. Upgrade civilian fabricators. That takes crystals. I've only got one.
Combat detritus reprocessed for a cleaner galaxy.
Holo theaters going up on Elysium. Yeah, really can't do much more till I get more minerals. And you know, 123 a month is a respectable amount. I'm just spending a lot on all these upgrades. Yeah, deep home. Until I can upgrade something, they're gonna have 1 unemployment. And that's bad. Because my amenities is also low. Crap. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Research. Civilian fabricators, luxury residence, chemical plants, luxury, bunch of luxury residences. Commercial zones. You know what? I can get rid of the stronghold. Let's replace the stronghold with something that gives us amenities. Let's see. Pop assembly. Government. Government? No. Oh, there we go. Amenities. Holo theaters or luxury residences. Fine. Holo theaters. Okay. So if you have negative amenities,
detritus
that's
analyzed.
where you start to get crime. Crime is bad. I don't like crime. Capitalists, not criminals. Although I suppose some people would say they're one and the same.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete. Research actualized.
Did I get done building all those armies? I guess I did. 14 and 8. Oh, that's the planet I'm occupying. I was wondering why my crime was so high on that planet. Okay, what did we research? Engineering, city housing. Okay, well, that comes in handy. Did that help any? Yeah, a little bit. All right. What do we want? Colony development. No research complexes. Physics research. Energy nexus. Let's go with an energy nexus. Yeah, his fleet is just getting the crap kicked out of him. He hasn't been able to reinforcement much, which tells me he's low on alloys. So come to me. I do not wish to destroy you. Please surrender your ships to me. But
research actualized.
But, you know, in my head, it's like, it's an outnumbered battle. We're not gonna win. Surrender to save the lives of your men. And less the armor. Why was I think maybe they were in the process of repairing, maybe? I don't know why they weren't shooting. Alright.
Detritus analyzed.
Let's go to ship designer real quick because we got bigger thrusters. And upgrade the designs. Not gonna upgrade the ships right now. How much would that cost? Yeah, 1,000. For upgrade them right now for just thruster speed, nah. We've broken their back. We need to keep pushing. Because I need to start... Oh, alright, let's wait for the rest of the reinforcements to get here. Let's repair the fleet real quick while these last couple stragglers catch up. And just because... see, the Kovarian Cartel isn't pushing much more than what they've already grabbed. And as you can see, the Horde is definitely pushing the borders back. Again, don't care too much about the Pelsimus Republic. They don't like me. But I don't like that my buddy's losing so much. Not that I can do much about it, though. Not like I have the fleet power to deal with the Horde. And really, that's the thing with the Horde. I mean, you just kind of deal with them until the Khan dies. Or if you have to, you know, you can vassalize to them. Well, it's technically you become a satrap to them. Which kind of sucks because it locks you in place. You can't expand. You have to join them in wars. They get a portion of your cash, portion of your fleet power, and the only way you can throw off their yokes is if you go to war with them, which you usually can't do while the Khan is still alive. After the Khan dies, the fleets normalize and they become more manageable, I guess you could say. And so after that, you could probably declare your
upscaling complete
from them. Almost once one time when I was dealing with clans, I almost became a satrap to them just because I was losing so much, and they were right on my border, so I knew. But you know, like right before I was about to surrender to them and become one of their satraps, the Khan died. So I was like, oh, thank God. So that ended their advance, and like, oh good, I don't have to deal with this crap anymore. Let's see. Retro Ron from Retro Sports Network. Welcome. Can you get opposing factions to fight each other? Not really. That's why a lot of people are really hoping that there's going to be an espionage DLC, because right now you really can't muck with the policies and
upscaling
the affairs
complete
with other empires, and it is something that is seriously lacking in this game. At least in like EU4 and Crusader Kings, you could do that a little bit. So yeah, now you can't really get opposing factions to fight each other. You can't. There is no way that you can stick your nose in other people's business, and it's annoying. But OG, would you consider Waz? Would you consider some Stellaris MP? I would, of course, definitely love some Stellaris MP. You're talking about offline or doing it and us recording it, because I like doing multiplayer. I will say, when I do multiplayer, I don't go against other people. What we usually do, there's 4 of us that have actually been playing Stellaris off and on for, well, since the game came out, and we never fight against each other. We always eventually do federate up and see what we can do with dealing with the in-game crisis. But we've kind of been up in the difficulty. It used to be we'd do it clustered. We would have our empires all clustered together, so we'd be all right next to each other, which is kind of cool, all 4 of us right next to each other on a huge galaxy. But that started getting too easy, so we started spreading ourselves out more, and we got to search for each other. And we've been just doing other little things to kind of tweak the every time we play and beat it, it's like, all right, the next step, we got to up the difficulty a little bit. So. But yeah, I'd definitely be down for some multiplayer, either online or offline. What are you doing? Go over there. Eat them. Eat that base. There's one of those gypsy caravans. It's about half the time they come rolling through, they always steal crap from me. Bastard.
Detritus analyzed.
Anchorage. Oop. Let's get rid of the logistics office there. They still haven't gotten to 75 population. My singular. They're getting close. The branch office that I hasn't expanded to the next level where I can put another building in yet. Alright. 3.9, that's actually a beefy station. Actually, I should probably repair. I gotta go too far to repair it. Screw it. I'll just go jump it anyways. Yeah, Ron. Hopefully they get some espionage in. It makes sense in this domination game. It really does. I mean, that's even one thing that's kind of missing in Civ 5 and Civ 6. Yeah, you've got spies that you can go in and try to steal stuff, but you can't really... Alright, these two guys are allied. I don't like them being allied. I want to send spies in there to try to break their alliance, or, you know, just some type of espionage. It was, yeah. Give you, that's it would definitely give you a chance to learn the new DLC because... Oh, wow! That was already... Oh, okay. Great Khan meets defeat. In spite of his vaunted military genius, the Great Khan of Hythian Horde has met his defeat in the Hyken system. When the armada he was commanding was lost in battle against forces belonging to the Triarch Free Warriors. The Great Khan and his closest officers fled into hyperspace with a small shuttlecraft. Even now, he is busy assembling a new armada to resume his conquest. Okay, so remember when I said you got to defeat the Khan twice? This is what happens when you beat him once. He warps out, and then he builds up another fleet, just as big as the first one was, and comes out again. Now, he got defeated against the Triarch Free Warriors. Yep, alright, so that answers that question. The Khan will go after the other Raider clans. And I know what happened. He moved into one of their systems, because their systems are huge. I mean, we're talking, 60, 70, 80k worth of fleet supplies in one of their things. But surprised that they're not expanding their borders more. Hopefully the Khan won't do that again, and he'll take his fleet and push that way. Because I mean, it'd be kind of nice for him to stop his advance now, but I would like to see him grow a little bit. Crank up the speed a little bit.
Potential market survey completed.
Got that background sound from the construction ships. You zoom in too close and it kind of gives you the sound of what the ship is. It didn't used to do that. You can kind of hear that I zoomed in. Usually when you get into combat, it would turn off those other sounds. But evidently it doesn't do that anymore. Or hopefully at least I hope it's a bug. Yeah, there we go. Stop making those sounds. Okay. We captured that. It's a starport.
Station under assault.
Wait, where is the station under assault? No, back here. Remnants of his fleet. 155 versus 1.6k. I mean, it's a brave little destroyer, but it's a dead little destroyer. So... Okay. Oh, that's online. Repair them.
Research actualized.
Research actualized. There's we go. There's the Ministry of Production. Commerce Megaplex. Food processing. No. Centralized command. Pop growth speed. Tile blockers. Yeah, alright, food processing. I'm getting kind of low on food. I should probably hop back to my planets. Deep home can't expand anymore. Anvil Forge can't really expand anymore. Although, food processing. It's going to take me a bit to grow into that. Let's not worry about that. Why? Oh, that's right. I've still got why do I have unemployment? Should not have unemployment. Population. Other specialist workers. Farmers, miners, technicians. Specialists. Artisans, enforcers, entertainers. Why do I have unemployment? Unemployment plot lacks a job to work. There's plenty of jobs. There's 3 clerk jobs and farmer jobs. You know what? That may be a specialist who's downgrading to... Yeah, alright, that's fine. Valhalla. They've got luxury residence going into place. Bolt murdered. Okay, food. Forge fathers. Food. Hades. I don't think I want to eat anything that's built on Hades. I really can't do anything. Yeah, alright, fine. Generator, because we're already maxed out at production or mining. Agro world. Farmer's output, that's already maxed out. Well, since this is a farmer's world, let's go ahead and put food processing facilities there. Fen Hubbard, 26 to 28. Let's see, we've got foundry ecology, which is alloys, industry, minerals into consumer goods. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Because we're starting to get really low on consumer goods. Our production per month. Kabulashi. A lot of stuff I can upgrade. Industry world, artisan output. The problem is, what does it take? It takes crystals. I'm only pulling in 1 crystal a month now. Not until I get more crystals can I upgrade those guys. But I need to do something on that planet. 41. Food? Yeah, sure, why not? Everybody gets food. Elysium. They get food as well. Food for you, food for you. Everybody gets food. Alright. I think we're repairing the fleet. Hey Al, how you doing, bud? It's 3:30. How can you say you had a long freaking day at work? It's only 3:30. And don't talk to me about that East Coast time difference. I choose to replace that reality with my own. Good to see you, Ron. Or Al. And Ron. And Waz. Good to see all you guys. Let's see. Harmony. Let's see. Okay, got that. So,
Upscaling complete.
yeah, we'll go with that one just because. Why not? Well, can I upgrade? Take me 1,000. Gypsies. Alright, fine. Show me what you got. Contingent of whatever. Trium sales technicians. Stationed across the starbase of your empire, they will just upwards, jealous competitors would say, artificially inflate the trade value of all systems. All for the low price of 4 specialist pops. Now, let's see. Contingent will live and work in your starbases, sitting on only Trium brand Nutripaste and have no effect on your demographics of economy beyond the influence on trade value. The assignment will last 80 years and increase my trade value by 10% for the duration. 80 years, 10%. What's my current trade value? I could have swore there was something that showed me. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at one of my outposts. Hit the trade button. Oh, you know what? 433, so by 10%, I'll give an extra 43 energy. I really don't need it. Nah, I don't want to give up 4 of my population just to get a 10% trade boost. Oh, he got bigger all of a sudden. Oh, how he got bigger, I don't know.
Evading competitive fleet.
Computer cheats sometimes. Great Khan, yabba yabba, of the Hythian horde. My defeat at the hands of the free warriors was a minor setback, nothing more. Brave warriors were the opponents, but they too will fall before it's not very long. The tide of history is sweeping across the galaxy. Nothing can stop it. My new armada has been assembled. Swear fealty to me now while you still have time. Yeah, whatever. If you're dumb enough to go back and send your ships back into their territory, you deserve to get blown out of the sky again. I don't even know where his fleet came from. Just all of a sudden, it was like 200, and then now it's 6,000. Computer cheats. That's all there is to it. Computer cheats. So now I gotta go back and play with them some more. And of course, he tried shooting my scouts out of the sky. Oh, of course, now he's going to go back and capture all his shit. Stupid friggin'. Stupid cheating computer. New fleet out of nowhere.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, crank it up a little bit more. I may not even get into the Quavarian Cartel. I'm going to spend all my time in this war dealing with these stupid jackholes.
Upscaling complete.
Ah. What are they doing? They don't know what they're doing. How are they able to repair if they're not around an outpost? Again, computer cheats. Unless they've got self-healing armor. Take a look. Oh, they do. They do have regenerative voltage. Okay. That's how they're able to repair. But mine's still bigger, so I'll blow them out of the sky. You know, I'd be having a real issue on my hands if the Quavarian Cartel had actually moved this fleet.
Upscaling
They haven't
complete.
moved that fleet. Oh, they are starting to move the Cartel shits out. Oh, so maybe they are going to come down. But yeah, I would be having a real fight on my hands if the AI had decided
Research
to
actualized.
merge these two guys' fleets together, at least have them operating together. I would be in for a real headache of a time. So it's a good thing the computer is stupid. Ooh, energy nexus. Let's see, what do I want next? 0-point reactor. We need energy on our ships. Alright, so let's see. Understand where that unemployment's coming from. Civilian industries. Upgrade planetary administration. So now I have no idea where his fleet's going to retreat to now. Well, I suppose maybe it could retreat to this starbase through hyperwarp. Alright, let's reinforce the fleet again. Oh, that's right, I did finish my armies. Repair the fleet. Some action going on up here. Oh, there we go. My buddy's fleet. Looks like he's getting ready to knock the crap out of some Cartel shields. Close fight. It's going to be real close. No. Definitely going against the Cartel now.
Upscaling complete.
A lot of his ships are warping out. There we go. That's what we like to see. Cartel getting their teeth kicked in. Okay. Embark all my armies from there. Start capturing some planets.
Upscaling complete.
30 armies should be more than enough to deal with. Let's just go down here and take out that starbase just because. Because I do not need his fleet showing up down there. Ugh. Crank up the speed a little bit. Don't need it moving so slow. These low down times. Yeah, Khan's starting to spread out a little bit more there. Yep, capturing a couple more.
Combat detritus reprocessed for a cleaner galaxy. Upscaling complete.
That's funny.
Research actualized.
Of them sciencing stuff. Ooh, research. What did we get? Ooh, plasteel armor. Moat harvesting. Oh. Battered fleet of small civilian vessels carrying Thessaly fleeing from the Psalmist Republic. Yep. Okay. Where'd they go? Managed to escape their home planet. They're allowed to settle on Blurg. I have a planet named Blurg. I do have a planet named Blurg. That's not my planet, is it? No, it's not my planet. Why is it telling me that then? Yeah, whatever. That might be a bug because it's not supposed to be telling me when other people's accept refugees. Research. What do we research out? Plasteel armor, that's right. Moat harvesting. Yeah, again, that's not doing it. Defense hull, no. Mineral purification, no. Alloy nano. I'd love to, but I don't have the modes for it. Alright, fine. Mineral purification hubs. But I just upgraded armor. Ship design. Armor, there we go. Level 3 armor. Which is good because I've been running with level 1 armor forever and a day. Alright, they're all upgraded. What's it gonna cost? 2,700. No, I can't afford it. Can't even afford to upgrade my ships. I'd love to have that armor, but not gonna happen. All right,
Incoming inquiry.
Ooh, commercial pact invitation. From the Itzrin Mandate. Where are you? Okay. Yes, we like commercial. Always go for the commercial deals. Now let's see if I can open up. Now, of course not. The Corvarian Cartel's already there. Fuckers. Let's see. These guys. Does the Cartel establish themselves there yet? No. But I love the little starfish people. Yeah, they don't want a commercial pack though. Again, yeah, still too far away. All right. Warships on the route to knock out that base. Troop transports. Ooh, there we go. Let's combine the two. No, not interested. Go away, gypsies. After they've stolen probably 200 from me, but you know, whatever. Can't do anything about that. Land armies.
Upscaling complete. Commencing seizure of planetary asset.
There we go. Yay. Yeah, when in doubt, just throw bodies at them. As you can kind of see, as the red circles go up, or the red line around them goes up, the attacker always takes more casualties than the defender. So that's why you always need to outnumber the enemy 2 to 1, or bomb the bejesus out of them for a while. But I've got so many reserves. Again, we're just throwing bodies at them. Where's my war score going? Who died? I had a governor die. Oh well. I should probably take care of that. Yep, let's see. 1, 1, 2. The sectors that only have 1 or 2 planets, I don't care about giving them a governor. Anything above that, it's usually worth it. Let's see. Engineer, intellect, lifespan, builder, or agrarian. Intellect. Oops.
Combat detritus reprocessed for a cleaner galaxy.
Interdimensional trade increases. The mirror dimension to Orbital Industry reports that their economy is booming. Contributing factors mentioned were our portal trade, as well as recent victories over the warp beasts. Yay! So that gives me a little bit more cash. I like my interdimensional buddies. They're cool. Long ass fight. Come on, just finish him off. Refugees, yada yada yada, whatever. They have put a serious hurt on me, though. They've broken more of my armies than I've broken of theirs. I've always got more. There we go. Finish them off. Finish them off.
Planetary market
Yay.
secured.
23 lost 7 armies in that fight. Where's another planet? All right, here's another planet. Yes.
Detritus analyzed.
All right, land armies there. All right, that's knocked out. Now let's start pushing into. Actually, let's repair first before we start pushing into the cartel. Should probably have written down when this war started, because wars in this game just go on forever. This will also give me a chance to collect the reinforcements as they're more refugees.
Commencing seizure of planetary asset.
That's gonna. I'm probably gonna lose. Oh crap! I should have let my armies recover. I'm probably gonna lose this fight horribly. Oh well. Dumbass. That's okay. We'll just make more. I didn't give the armies a chance to heal. Oh, my general died. I should have let my armies heal up.
Combat detritus reprocessed for a cleaner galaxy.
Stupid move on my part. Yeah. Definitely going to lose this one. Oops. Yeah, that's kind of like mobile infantry dropping in on
a planetary invasion has failed.
And Starship Troopers, that was bad. I lost 6th Army. Alright, actually I lost more than that. Alright, fine. Just,
incoming transmission.
Ooh, peace. Peace offer from the Kovorian Cartel. Wars turned us into more of a lose-lose situation than we had bargained for. We propose to table the issue for an indefinite period subject to quarterly reviews. No. No, I'm trying to beat you into the dust to get you to loosen your hold on. I want your assets. Give me your corporate offices. So no, we're not going to. Although losing all those armies did tank my war score. Yeah, losing 30 armies tends to do that. Oh well, let's build some more armies. It's bad of me. Very, very bad of me. Let's see, recruit. I just barely had enough for 30 army groups. Of course, it's going to take me like 5 years to build that many armies. Let's go take out those enemy ships. Now keep your eye on the prize, Devin. Get to the cartel space. Oop, got some action going on up here with my buddies. Crank it down a little bit so we can see what's going on. Come on, move out of the way. Ooh, no, my buddies are going to lose that fight. 3.7 star base. And a 2.1. I don't think they're going to win that one. Huh. Well, they've got an ass ton of Corvettes. No matter how much diddly you got, that's a whole bunch of diddly. Yeah, they're going to lose that one badly. But at least he's trying to hurt the cartel. The horde is expanding a little bit. Troop transports, science ship. It's got a bunch of troop transports all over the place. Ooh, yeah, he put an ass ton of troops on the planets. I'd like to know where he got them from. But whatever. At least my stations are trying to blow them out of the sky.
Detritus analyzed.
That's funny. Yeah, that's a little clue. If you're trying to move troops off the planet, make sure the enemy doesn't control your home station. Of course, that will. Let's see. Let's take a look at how many people he's got on these planets here. I'm not going to worry about it until my armies get built.
Research actualized.
Food processing centers, yay! Do I need food from farmers? Research. Paradise drone, galactic campaign, star-based capacity. Let's go for research. When in doubt, research it out. I think this war started well over 10 years ago. I think it was around, no, I think it was around 2320. No, it was about 2330 when I started this war. Because right afterwards, the Khan showed up. Yeah. Now he's starting to spread out even more. Yeah, 44,000. Couldn't even imagine trying to deal with that at this stage of the game. I should probably take a look at my planets real quick. Yep, still got that guy who's unemployed. Take a look at my population. Executives. Specialists. It's not saying anybody's being... Oh, here we go. Miners. Unemployed. Why are you not working? I have no idea why you're not working. There. Oh. Current population, really current jobs. That's why you're not working. You don't have a place to work. No energy production. You can see it's a tech world, so it's research. But I need... let's go for exotic gases. Have I got something for exotic gases yet? Energy. Oh, that's not it. Manufacturing, alloys, civilian, mastery production. No. Well, let's see. Ministry of Production. Metallurgist output plus 15. Artisan output. No, not on this planet. Trade. No. Resource. Manufacturing. Chemical plants is moats. Alloys. Oh, I guess I don't have the production facility to create gases yet. But I do have it for crystals and for moats, so we'll go with the crystal one. Colonna Deserticus. Oh, let's go ahead and upgrade that one for food. Elysium, what do they have to... Oh, probably, yeah. Planetary capital, but I don't have minerals for it right now. Slowly. Yes, I know, it's going to be very boring sometimes. So I appreciate all of you who are sticking around. I know it's not to hear my dulcet tones. Although I do have a good voice if I do say so myself. I just need to get a better headset.
Combat detritus reprocessed.
And a better
for a cleaner
webcam.
galaxy.
But Christmas is coming up, so. I'll get a little bit of money and probably invest in. High war exhaustion. Yep, I hit 100% war exhaustion. Damn it. I could go for settle status quo, but I don't know. I don't know what the set. I don't think that'll give me his assets. What I could do is I could claim, you know, I do have the influence. I can claim a bunch of this shit. Not that I really need to, because I don't need to get too big. But, you know, I may have to end up doing
Incoming inquiry.
No, we're not. Well, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna fight until the war exhaustion forces me to agree to a peace. So we finally now hit cartel space. So let's just go ahead and rampage through. Do what damage we can. And if it gets high enough, maybe we can get them to force a surrender on them before the war exhaustion kicks in and forces us to stop the war. Although part of me is saying if I'm going to grab space, I should grab space now. If I want to grab something from these guys, I should lay the claims now.
A system has been surveyed.
You grab these 3 systems, probably pretty easy. But what is that getting me? Nothing. This may be a net loss war. I may not be able to achieve my war goals. But we're going to try to do what we can. Yes, we know that hostile fleet is present. It's been there since the 4th year of the game because it's bugged. Leader gained a trait. Yep, his combat fleet's moving up. His combat fleet is 95. What's my combat fleet? 10,000. Ooh, gonna be a rough fight. So I don't want to jump him. Alright. I can deal with him and the starport of 209. But you know what? My ships are damaged. Are his. Oops. Doesn't matter. They are damaged. Oh boy.
Upscaling complete.
This is gonna be a nasty one. I'm up to from 10,000 to 12,000. Oh crap. Maybe it. I don't know. Come on, boys. Kick him in the teeth. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm at 10,000. He's down to 6,000 already. His ships must have been more damaged than I thought. Bye-bye. Influence is capped out again. Research. Mineral purification hub. More minerals from miners. Alright, let's go ahead and jump these guys real quick. Knock out that outpost. Let's see, 3.6. Yeah, I can deal with 3.6. Yeah, I'm at 8.9. Even if a lot of my ships are heavily damaged. Mostly destroyers. I don't know what it is, but just destroyers just get wrecked in this. It used to be, like I said, it used to be cruisers were the ones that would get wrecked on a regular basis. But now with this patch, it seems destroyers are the ones that are getting wrecked on a regular basis. Which is fine. It's cheaper to build destroyers than it is to build cruisers. So, that's a good thing. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that you like my dulcet tones of my voice. So... oh, blow up this base, and then we will wait for it to repair, and then I'll repair my ships. Reinforce the fleet. How much can I reinforce? Fleet manager. Fully reinforce is going to cost me 5,500. I don't have it. So, reinforce what I can. Not that I think I'm going to be needing it. Oh, actually, I might. He's got 2 fleets. What happened to that fleet? Oh, okay, so he's got 2 fleets of 3,600, or 3,500 roughly, plus a star point of 1.8. Yeah, I'm going to have to... let's repair. And let's see what happens to my fleet score after I repair. It'll be real funny if he's just pulling his ships in here. Oh, he's moving them south. Moving them over to go after my buddies, and the horde is still continuing to slowly push outwards. We probably got another, at most another 30 years. Like I think the Khan can live upwards of 60 years. Normally I see the average is about 40 years, so. Alright. Pause it real quick. I'm going to have to go to the market. Let's see. I got an ass ton of food to sell. So let's sell the food. I got an ass ton. Oh, I capped out on my energy. Ooh, I hate when I do that. Good thing I didn't sell my consumer goods. Alright, let's purchase some alloys. Sell some consumer goods. Purchase some alloys. Alright, I got plenty of alloys now. Well, not plenty, but I've got some alloys. Wait for them to get repaired. Can I upgrade here? No. Where am I going to be able to upgrade? Way back there. No, we're not going to worry about upgrading. But we are going to try to get the rest of the fleet here. Reinforce them. But I can't wait too long. I'm at 7.7. He's got... Did he move his fleet out? Oh, he did move his fleet out. Alright, fine.
Potential market survey completed.
Take the opportunity to jump his home world.
Upscaling complete.
And I'm capped on influence again. I think I'm just going to run out of time. And that's kind of why they put the war exhaustion score in there. So you eventually will get to the point where you have to settle a peace. So either you don't get kicked in the teeth too hard by invading enemies, or you you can't kick someone in the teeth too hard if they're much weaker than you. What time is it? It was up 4, 6. How long have I been doing this? A couple hours? Hour and a half. A little over an hour and a half.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, let's try to catch his fleets. Well, it looks like my buddy finally cleared out everything but this station, this system over here. Cleared the cartel out of his borders. But that's fine. Crank the speed up again. Okay, so war exhaustion kicked in finally. Status quo. We accept this for now. But what does that mean? As I was going after his assets. Well, regardless, let's bring the fleet home. And while we have the opportunity with the open borders, let's get up here and research out these two zoological finds that I've been having to friggin' deal with forever. Okay, so what does that mean with the status quo with the cartel? And I think someone's pounding on my door. Hang on, I will be right back. Okay, just a maintenance guy knocking next door. Alright, so, well, you know, the easiest way to find out, where are my, yeah, see, I don't think, yeah, it doesn't look like I claimed the branch offices. Well, let's see, let's go to these guys' home world and see if the cartel is still there. Alright, I think that was the only one I did have. Okay, let's go look at plant people. The spiritualist plant people I know had a cartel. Yeah. So that was a completely pointless war. I spent all my time messing around with the Trebin coalition. I wasn't able to do enough damage to the Quivorian. Damn it. Alright, so it's going to have to be a war of expansion through the Trebian cartel, or through the Trebian coalition, before I can hit the Quivorian cartel. That is disappointing, but at least I know what I need to do now. So, if that's the case, actually, I wonder. Vassalize them. Relative power is greater than or equal to superior. So I need to be superior in one of those to them to be able to offer a subsidiary status, and if they decline, then I can... annoying how the subjugation CBs work. Okay, well, fleets are all coming back home. War didn't do any good. But I got a bunch of stuff I need to take care of on my planets. Growth discouraged. I can't do anything till I get something to... a building to expand. there, and we'll forge. Get close. Got plenty of food. Let's go minerals. Valhalla, Tech World. Mineral purification. Why do I have a mineral purification plant there? I'm hardly producing any minerals. Replace that with, oh, I don't know. Housing? Yeah, let's go with housing. Where's luxury housing? Alright. Boat murdered. And I need to... No. Let's go. Boat murdered. 30-30. Mineral purification. Okay, now that makes sense, them having a mineral purification plant. Because they're producing a bunch of minerals. 7 housing, 2 districts. Let's just go ahead and keep doing minerals. Forge fathers. Alloy foundry, civilian industries. I need moats. I need volatile moats. Have I got... Oh, that's crystals. There we go. Chemical plant. That produces moats for me. Let's see. Rural world. 12. Yeah, let's crank up them and build another generator district. That's a little too far forward. 3130. What do we got here? They're an agro world. I'm already maxed out on agriculture districts. They've got the food processing centers. And they've got a bunch. Oh, we're low on amenities and housing. So, alright, so. And of course, I'm lacking the minerals. Alright. Well, let's go to the market, see what we can sell. Food. Sell food. Not really using many crystals right now, and I can really use the cash. So we'll go with that. Trade goods. Sell trade goods. Buy minerals. 5,000 minerals from now. Now! Build the district, and we're getting low on amenities. So... let's see. Civilian industries. Yeah, Holo Theater. The archaeology, still got a ways to go to grow into something. Industrial world, bunch of upgrades I can do. However, I don't have the resources, the strategic resources. Oh, rare crystals. Actually, I'm producing 4 a turn. And trade goods requires. Ooh, okay, so let's upgrade 1. And I'm lacking the crystals because I, like a dumbass, sold a bunch of them. I am not the smartest man on the block sometimes. Okay, but let's see. That'll give me a job. 44, 43. We do need more jobs. More minerals. Elysium. Upgrade that. Let's see. Torval Station. Let's go with, where's Torval at? Way over there. Listening post to resource. I'll go with the resource silo. And their anchorages, so let's throw a resource silo in there as well. They need to get back to home to upgrade and repair and all that good stuff. My armies are being built. Yeah, yeah, that's that was a pointless war. Kill me now. 10, 11 years or so. and I did not achieve what I wanted to do. I mean, I did shatter the Tebran coalition, but not enough to be able to take advantage of it yet. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I think the next war I do is to subjugate these SOBs. Yeah, so what time is it? 4:15. I think it's probably a good time to cut it right here. What a disappointing day that was. So, Al, talking to you later, my friend. And yes, definitely need to chat sometime about multiplayer. Yeah, that's what we got. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section. I should have something else other than this. I got something on the table that I've just kind of been hesitating wanting to play because I've been so focused on playing Stellaris like I usually do when I get a computer game. But so actually going to try to get some tabletop gaming
Upscaling complete.
very soon.
Potential market survey completed.
Maybe I'll put together a what's coming in the new year video, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing next week, let alone what's going to happen in the new year. Questions, comments, complaints, criticisms. I said that way too fast. I think I messed it up. Oh well, it's the second time I said it. I'll talk to everybody later. See ya.